Every autumn, the forest behind the small town of Rivenhill grew strangely silent. No birds, no wind, just a stillness so deep it felt like the trees themselves were holding their breath. People said the silence meant it had awakened. One evening, 17-year-old Mara decided to walk home through the woods, despite the warnings. The shortcut cut her trip by half, but everyone knew the silence had already started. As she stepped under the first arch of branches, the air instantly changed. Her breath turned white. The sounds of the town faded behind her. And then she heard it, a soft crunch, another footstep, matching hers. She turned, nothing but trees. She walked faster. The footsteps behind her sped up too, but every time she spun around, the forest stood empty. Too empty. Not even the leaves moved. Mara whispered, "I know you're there." And the forest whispered back. Literally, a low, dragging whisper brushed past her ear. "Don't look." Her heart froze. She knew the old rule. If you ever hear it speak, never look directly at it. Never give it your full attention, or it becomes real enough to touch you. She kept her eyes straight ahead, walking fast but steady. The footsteps grew heavier, closer, breathing now, slow, wet breathing. The whisper came again, closer. "Just look at me." Mara forced herself forward. She could see the end of the path, moonlight between the trees, almost there. Until something long and impossibly thin slid into her peripheral vision. A hand, a pale, stretched hand reaching from between the trees beside her. Its fingers grazed her shoulder, ice cold and trembling with hunger. She didn't look. She ran. Branches whipped her face, roots grabbed her shoes, but she didn't stop. The thing chased her now. No subtlety, no silence anymore. It crashed through the forest with unnatural speed, shrieking like wind tearing through metal. She dove out of the trees, tumbling into the open field near town, and just like that, the shrieking stopped. The footsteps vanished. The forest behind her was silent again. Mara didn't look back. She walked home shaking, covered in dirt and tears. The next morning, she returned with a flashlight and her older brother. She needed proof she wasn't imagining it. But something else waited for them at the forest's edge. Long, thin footprints. Too long for any human, too deep for any animal. They stopped exactly where Mara had escaped, and beside them, carved into the tree bark, were two words: next time.